3, 2, 1. Whoa, how did you know what I was singing?
I don't. I just kind of like vibe with it.
That's how you know.
Okay.
That's how you know we did too much before recording.
Maybe come in a little bit. We're recording at night tonight.
We're recording at night because it's Valentine's Day weekend.
Why was that the most annoying thing we've ever done? Oh god. Okay, so like the vibes for tonight are like
cozy, cute, collected, maybe not so collected, you know.
Yeah.
We haven't even said hi.
Hello.
Hi, welcome back.
Welcome back. Insert.
I just know there's so much noise coming from my mic right now.
Dude, you touching the fucking mic.
Every week I'm like, don't touch the fucking mic, don't touch the mic. But honestly, it's like, you know, like how you sit with your mic and you're just like, well, my thing is like moving.
Just like what? I'm gonna do like a mic check when I'm like editing it. I'm just gonna be like, how many times Tati touches her mic and I have to cut out her sound.
You're gonna put up like a little count.
A little count on the corner.
So you're gonna end this week.
Yeah. Dude, there's like batteries and mics and shit. And we had help today setting up.
We did have help setting up today. It feels nice.
Yeah, even though we still did a lot.
Even though I just sat down and did nothing like always.
Yeah. But I mean, like setting up in the night is so much more drama.
Yeah, because before we just like open up the window and then we just call it a day in front of the window, but this is like, you know, the lighting needs to be...
I want to turn the camera around to show you the crackhead energy behind us, but...
We can show it at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, actually let's talk about the crackhead energy that happened today. I literally have only hit one car once.
Wait, ever? Like not even just parking?
Okay, so yeah, like I never hit cars when I'm parking like dead ass or I'm parked like parallel parking, getting out of tight spots. I'm like pretty good at not hitting cars.
And I don't mean like hit the car, like I just like a little tap tap, you know? He just,
but
like,
that's still technically hitting a car. Sabrina just thinks it's not that big of a deal.
Like, it doesn't like leave a bump.
Okay.
I think. I mean, I just drive away afterwards.
Exactly. You don't check because, like, when you do that, when you're parking, like, you don't get out after you hit someone's car. You just speed off. So you actually don't know.
Well, like, sometimes I'll park. Sometimes it just happens when I'm parking.
Yeah, and then you just stay, and then it's just like, well, what if you actually do something, and then they tell you they're like...
That's my biggest fear, that someone's going to be like, oh, you just hit my fucking car, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's probably...
You want your glasses on your head?
I don't really... Yeah, I kind of vibe with that.
Okay.
Because then we could just, you know, push back.
Dude... Okay, I love like the summertime because I love wearing sunglasses, not for my face, but like to just push my hair back. And like, then I realized like that's like what a headband is.
You would go to the club and wear your sunglasses at night just to
push my hair. Yeah, I would wear my glasses in the club.
That's what I'm doing right now, but with my reading glasses.
Yeah.
Or not my reading glasses, my life glasses.
That you're everything, you're driving your existing glasses.
But I just act like I need them at night, that's it. But I really need them all day.
Yeah, and I know that. I literally sent Tati deals saying, go buy some new glasses, please.
Yeah.
Because...
Well, maybe I do need glasses. Like better ones, because I couldn't really see today. Like, I can't even see... Oh.
Wait, also put them on because they're crooked.
Oh, yeah. So you guys know, this is how I walk around every day. Well, actually, is it crooked right now?
No, but they're really pushed far back on your face.
Okay. Is that better?
Dude, I don't know.
Okay, anyways. Okay, back to what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so one time I did hit a car. I was like stressed as fuck going like somewhere for work, like far, far away. And I was in a rush and I was, you know, when you're going to work in the mornings and you're late, you're checking your emails.
Yeah.
I was checking my emails and I fucking hit a car. I hit a Mini
Cooper?
No, I was on the fucking freeway because we were like...
Oh, you hit a car IRL. We were like actually driving.
Yeah, I told you this?
I thought we were talking about hitting a car while parking.
I'm getting. This is the only time I've hit a car.
Actually,
yeah, actually IRL. We were like on the freeway.
We
were on the freeway and like we were in stop and go traffic and I just didn't look up on time and then I hit the car. But the car never stopped and never said anything.
They didn't realize.
I literally was like texting like, oh shit, like should I like honk at the person to pull over? Because they like obviously I hit them. I felt the impact and I know that they felt the impact because I hit them from behind, obviously. And then I was like, okay, let me just follow them a little bit and see if they're just waiting to go to the side because there's a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
And I kept following them. They never said anything. They just got off the freeway and that was it.
Maybe like they just don't have insurance or don't really care. Was it a nice car?
It was a nice car. It was a Mini Cooper. It was like a red Mini Cooper and I was in a shitty ass car.
Maybe they just didn't realize. Maybe they like faded or something.
It was in the morning. It was like fucking 8 a.m. I hope they weren't.
They were going home from like the night before.
It's like a Monday.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Tuesday. Anyways, so.
That was me yesterday, crackhead energy.
Yeah. You want to talk about that?
Well, we were just drinking at the house, and one thing led to another, and then we just got really fucking drunk.
One thing led to another, and I was blacked out on a Thursday night at home.
And then like I had work this morning, and literally getting up, I was like, I can't do this. Like, I'm gonna have to call out, but like I told you.
But you wake up so early too.
Yeah, that's 6:30.
Yeah, 6:30. That's fucking early.
Yeah, but I mean, it was fun. I ended up like being able to leave a little bit earlier.
What time did you go to bed though? Like how late?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? It was like 4 a.m.
It wasn't that late, I don't think so, because we started drinking like early. Like at 9, you know?
9's not that early.
I don't really honestly know what happened yesterday. Like what time and stuff.
I got here, your chair was broken.
Yeah.
Oh, I just burped really bad. Did it smell?
We also had video tacos, so we're just kind of like in the moment.
We just have a lot going on. I feel like maybe there's something in the media, you know?
There's actually like animals or something?
No.
We're just like the goat. Wait, is it goat?
It's goat. We just ate goat. You don't like goat? What's up with people not liking eating goat?
Okay, like it's not that normal.
No, because
it's not like chicken steak goat.
Right, you think that, but I think it's normal. So like when people tell me that, I'm like, oh, I didn't know like it's not that common to eat it, because people make a big deal about eating it. They're like, I don't want to eat goat.
Maybe it's just like more common in your culture.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't get that.
Yeah, like with Middle Eastern, like we eat a lot of lamb, you know, and I feel like maybe people don't eat lamb as much.
Yeah, you don't eat lamb in Mexico.
Yeah, I guess it's just like the thing of the land. The animal of the land.
The animal of the land.
Like it's just like the animal that's like
we eat American eagles.
Wait, do we? No, we don't, right? But we don't really eat them. That's the stupid thing. We don't eat them when we eat birds. Then I realize like chicken
is a bird.
Turkey's a bird.
Yeah, there's a lot of birds that we eat. Oh, I don't know about any other actually.
Pigeons?
I was about to say pigeons, but I don't think that's common.
What other birds do we eat?
They like ate it in Shrek.
Well, like birds aren't big because they have to like fly.
Ostrich. People eat ostrich.
Eggs.
Eggs and beef jerky. Ostrich.
I think Jason's where we going. What exactly are we talking about? Oh my goodness, guys. We had a little bit something else besides just the drink.
What are you talking about? We're just drinking.
Yeah. Okay, outfit check.
No, wait, wait. Oh, yeah.
Deadass, I don't even know how long it's been right now.
Deadass, we were recording the whole time.
No, we were.
Okay, outfit check.
Wait, it's kind of hard.
Let's just talk about who was the person who started the trend today.
You already know. Me.
Okay, so then I wore this to work, and then I just came straight.
Yep. Okay, for the listeners, she's wearing a navy blue sweatsuit, matching top, matching bottoms, and then she's wearing the Air Max or Air 200s in black and white. A gold necklace, blown out hair, glasses, and silver hoops.
They're gold-ish. They're like in between gold and silver.
And I'm wearing basically the same. Oh, like that's my underwears. These underwears are so high. It's like hard to.
I love high-waisted undies though. They really.
Shout out Parade. I'm like an influencer. And then sweats. And then basically the same shoes as Tati, except in a different colorway. And a hair. And earrings.
And what you didn't get to see is that we also had matching face masks as well.
Yeah, for my job.
We were freaking stunning.
Stunning. We went to go get the video tacos.
What are we talking about?
Dude, I don't record it high because then every single time I'm like, oh, like this is so. What are we even talking about? We gotta start it with.
No. I know what I was talking about.
We're just not gonna edit this podcast. We're just gonna upload it.
You're saying that very confidently right now. I'm not sure you want
Me earlier, I'm gonna count every time you go do that.
Okay. Anyways, as I was driving over here. Okay, now Sabrina's.
Wait, are we still on that story?
We never finished it. Okay. I want to tell this story, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry.
I just want you guys to feel what I felt earlier. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Alright, come on, tell the story.
You're the one on your phone was making weird noises.
You're speaking. Okay, go.
Anyways,
Okay.
Sabrina lives on literally the most busy street ever
and
on a hill.
Like the hill is here and my house is here. So like every time I have to cross the street or even just pull out of the driveway, I have to risk like getting hit.
You literally almost get run over every time you cross the street.
Time.
You run the risk of dying just by crossing the street. Anyways, so for some reason it's just busy as hell tonight, and I found a parking spot. Also, there's never street parking. So if you find a parking spot, you gotta like stop where you are and like reverse really fast. Well, you know when you're parallel parking and you just don't get the right angle the first time?
Yeah.
That's what happened, but the car behind me wouldn't go to the side because there was constant cars coming from this way, and I just started piling up and piling up and piling
up. And they couldn't
up.
like scoot back or anything.
No one could go around me because there was a car on the other side.
Dude, that sounds so
It was really
scary.
intense, and on top of that, like, I couldn't get the right angle because they were right behind me and they couldn't go back.
Yeah.
So I just kept going back.
So what did you do? You gave up?
No, there's just so many lights, and I was just like, oh, fuck you. Like, I'm just gonna get in a good angle so you can go around me eventually.
Yeah.
But I kept trying, and more lights kept coming. So
Were people honking at you?
No, they were just frustrated. I could like see them, and they were like, oh, and I was like, fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, I'm backing up, and I have a backup camera, but I couldn't see shit because there were so many lights.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got a backup camera. Anyways, I just kept backing up until I hit the car.
Oh, you hit the car! I forgot you hit the car.
Yeah, I hit the car.
Shit, I thought the drama of that story was all the cars.
No, I hit the car.
Give me a second. I literally have the worst brain throw in my whole fucking life right now.
Bro, you're making fun of me.
Can you grab me that water? Tati, please. I'm like trapped in here.
I get you a LaCroix.
No.
How long have you been holding that in?
Honest to God, I'm like, like it's coming at my seams, bro.
Coming at my seams. Coming out the seams.
Bursting out the seams.
Anyways, I hit the car and it made a really shitty noise, and I was so fucking scared because the cars behind me all saw me hit the car.
Did you get out and check?
Not in front of everyone. I let them go around me eventually, and then I went down the street.
Bro, they were probably like,
I checked my
car. Hurry up. Oh, she just hit the car. Oh, fuck, dude.
And there's people on both sides, which was
like, how many minutes was this whole
time? Probably only 3, but it felt like 20.
In car time? That's like,
it felt
fucking
so
10
long.
times, 30 minutes.
And then I went and checked. I was so scared about my car. I was more worried about my car, obviously. But I get out and it was fine.
Yeah.
But I haven't checked the other car, and it's literally right in front of Sabrina's apartment. So
you know
is there a camera? Your Ring camera probably caught it on camera.
Dude, that is so funny. We'll enter the live footage. No, there's no live footage.
Do you think it got it? I think it did.
I don't know.
What if you would have had a camera on that side?
Dude, I've been thinking that. In case I could see someone coming and looking in my window.
I was thinking that other day too. I was thinking, now that you have a ring, you should put it by your window so you know if there's actually a night stalker there.
Like, I probably would rather just not know.
No, but you should know.
Yeah.
You know.
But like, it's so weird. My ring like turns off in the night.
What?
Like, it doesn't even alert me. Well, maybe because no one's walking.
Yeah, I think there's just no one walking past them.
That's true.
You're the whole time thinking, this shit turns off.
Well, I feel like even when we go out and walk and shit.
Do you miss college?
Do you college?
No. Like sometimes I miss like the no.
Say what you just said all over.
Because like I feel like I've been out of college for such a long time, like I just genuinely don't really remember it, and I was like super freaking broke when I was in college.
Yeah.
And like just always stressed out. Like this, I'm always stressed out now, but at least I'm stressed out doing something that I know is like better for my future. And like in college, it honestly feels like it's like never ending, and
it feels like kind of what you're doing like doesn't even have that like obvious benefit. Like at least when you're like working, like you get paid at the end of the day, so then you're like, oh whatever, like at least I get paid.
Yeah, and
but,
working shitty jobs too. Like working shitty jobs doesn't make it any easier on top of that. Like you're getting paid shit, and then also on top of that, you're doing
just
something
like
stupid.
For sure, like I feel like since I started working, like I've never worked before and like not been in school at the same time. So like whenever like my brain would never turn off. Like I would never be able to just be like, okay, I'm done with work, because then I'd be like, oh fuck, I like need to do homework and shit. And then when I was doing homework, I'm like, oh my god, I have to work. I'm so tired. So like now that I can just kind of like come home and just be like, oh, like I'm just chilling. Like my brain like literally just like shuts off.
Yeah, because before you're stressed doing school and you're trying to like work, and then now you're just working.
And like during those times, like you always work the shittiest jobs, like at like a serving place or like at that jumper place.
I worked at a stupid place, and I had to like clean up people's piss every day. It fucking sucked.
Yeah,
like genuinely, like kids pee. Like one time I had to. Like one time because I was working the receptionist job like during the weekdays, and this family comes up to me and they're like, oh, like I like, do you have paper towels, because like my kid just peed all over the slide? And I was like, yeah, like, I'll grab it for you. And they're like, oh, can you go clean it up? And I was like,
Bro, it's your fucking kid.
And I had to, like, literally it was like fucking yellow piss too. Like,
Ew,
it was
dude,
so
I would have
disgusting.
quit. I would have been like, no, I'm sorry.
That day was so
They
bad.
probably were like, oh, just pee right here. The people will clean it up.
And it was insane. Like, cause it was also like a white slide, and it just like made it worse and disgusting. And like all the time, and sometimes I'd find like blood stains on there, like kids just like fucking roughing it up with each other. It was just really tough. And like I think that's where coronavirus originated.
Was there like ball pits there?
There was ball pits. The balls were gross.
Dude, I was listening to this podcast and they were talking about how like in ball pits, like how many needles are like found, like used dirty needles and stuff like are found in the ball pit. And like they were like telling this one story of like how a place like someone worked at a place and they only cleaned it once a year. Like they only emptied all the balls out, cleaned them all, and like swept up everything on the floor. And when they would swept, like they would find like at least 3 needles, like used needles and shit on the floor.
There wasn't that many balls. It was kind of like not like a full foam pit, but it was just like a layer of it. So those things wouldn't get like, but they were just never cleaned. They were never replaced the whole time I was there.
You know what
I
I'm remembering? Like at Sky Zone.
Yeah.
Like you jump in that thing.
Yeah.
Imagine like. Those things are like foam, so they probably
absorb
just like
everything.
Sweat, and like so many people are sweating and they jump in that ball pit, and then they try and get up. Like, ew, dude, that's fucking. And how would you even wash those things?
You wouldn't wash it. You just would have it there all the time. Like nobody would wash it. No, I wouldn't disinfect anything. We would like. Oh, I was told, like, keep spraying the Windex bottle at the entrance because it smells like it's clean. Like, we're cleaning everything, but it's just really, like, the counter space that we're cleaning.
That's a life hack.
Life hack, because it's the first thing you smell. Not life hack,
but, like, know what's happening.
Yeah, it's the first thing you smell, and it's like, oh, it smells clean, and then you just think, like, the whole entire time that the whole place is clean, but all we're doing is, like, every, like, 30 minutes you're just spraying down the counter again. Like, I remember being told, just make sure you do that.
I feel like so many things before, like, you just never really thought were dirty. Like, you just, like, where you're, like, understood it was dirty, but you're like, whatever. Like, there's so many things that you're just like, okay, like, even, like, roller coasters and, like, being at amusement parks, like, the amount of, like, kids, like, constantly being recycled through, like, the same thing, and, like, now that we're, like, not really supposed to touch any surfaces and shit, it's crazy to think about how much we would touch surfaces.
I think I just didn't understand, like, how harmful germs or viruses were. Yeah, like, I just didn't care how to get sick, and I'll be like, oh, well, it's like, if you don't wash your hands, you're just building immunity with, like...
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get sick, like, all the time, you know what I mean? So, like, I feel like we kind of, like, have built up our bodies to be okay with how many germs that we're exposed to.
That's what I'm saying, like, you just build immunity to it, because you're always around nasty, like, shit.
So, like after, like, COVID, like, we're gonna have the worst immune systems, you know? Like,
I'm gonna be wearing a mask.
Yeah, except, like, I feel like there's certain places where I'm just gonna wear a mask. Like, if I'm gonna go to the doctor's office, like, in the train, like, I feel like there's just some places that make sense, like, oh, yeah, you should wear a mask.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, in the airports,
in the fucking movie theaters now.
Like, I feel like there's just, like, places where you're really close, like, in elevators where you're just, like, packed skin to skin with, like, when I would take the train and shit, like, that shit would be so fucking gross.
Or when you're sick, just wear it so, like, no one else gets sick and you don't spread the germs. Like, that's obviously what people do in other countries, and it's worked there. Like, why don't we just do it over here? But people aren't gonna wear masks, though. People keep saying that. Like, I always see people say, like, oh, people are gonna keep wearing masks, like, it's gonna become a thing. I don't think so.
You don't?
No, because people don't even wear them now to begin with.
Yeah, like,
and they have a problem.
But I feel like if you're sick, I'm hoping, like, this is like a hope, but like that, it really changes, like.
But then the thing is also people are gonna think that person has COVID. That's why they have a mask on, because they're gonna like associate mask wearing with having COVID.
But maybe even like the stigma around like all of that would just like kind of just be like, oh, I'm sick, you know?
Maybe.
Or like I don't know. I feel like we should do that because it's working. Like we haven't been sick in a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? True. Another thing we were talking about earlier is like traveling and stuff, and like with traveling, like especially when I studied abroad, like talking about college, like I was fucking broke. Like I don't even know. Like thinking back during the time, like I was 20, so like I thought like, oh, I have a lot of money. You know,
I would have like $1,500 in the bank at once, and then like like 700 of it would go to rent, and then I was like,
yeah, literally. And then like you still feel like you have money. Like once you start like making like grands and like seeing that, like I remember like being like 18 or like whatever, or like 19 and being like, oh look, I have $1,000. Like I'm like have money right now.
Yeah. So for the grants.
Yeah, it's like just for my graduation money. I think that's the first time I had $1,000 for graduation.
Yeah. So I bought a MacBook with that money and I never saw it again.
Yeah, true. Okay, well you still have your MacBook, so it's low-key paid off.
Yeah.
Well, it's going down the drain now. Okay, so I was just talking about how like when I was studying abroad, like I was really broke or whatever. So like we would just like want to go to places, and we were lucky enough that like Prague is where I went. It's like really central, so we could take the train to like a lot of places, and then you can usually get like a train for like $30, and then the cheapest option is honestly like just staying in a hostel.
Right.
So like I would stay in a hostel $20 a night one time, like $10 a night.
Yeah.
And like when you're going for 3 days, okay, so that's 2 nights, and so that's $40 basically, and then your $30 train ride, $70, and you can go to another country. Like, fuck it, you know what I mean?
I guess.
Like, we would do things the cheapest way possible.
Right.
But like I was telling Tati how like the hostel, so the way that it was set up was, this is just one of them. This is like in Budapest, and it's like a long hallway, like kind of like a
dorm, but it's open.
A dorm that's like just a huge room, and then there's like kind of like a hospital. Like there's curtains in between each little thing, and inside of the curtain, it's maybe by like 6 feet by 3 feet. Like it's really small.
Like enough for one twin bed, or twin bed.
Yeah, it's like a twin XL, like the longer ones too.
The college dorm.
Yeah, no, the college, like it was literally the smallest like casket bed. And just 2 on top of each other, and then like everyone else in the room. So there's probably like 8 or 9 stalls, and then like a huge shared bathroom, boy and girl shared, and the bunk beds. So like you could literally hear everything in the room. Like I just think it's so crazy that like, especially with safety and shit, that I was like, oh fuck it. Like, and it's so crazy that.
Are you thinking more it's gross, or more of like, oh, how did I trust this to sleep next to a stranger?
Yeah, kind of both. Like someone like, I feel like weirdos. There's so many weirdos nowadays that like. Someone could just be sleeping next to you, like being weird, or like coming into your stall or whatever.
Or assaulting you. Like that's literally where my mind goes, just somebody coming in and like assaulting you at night. Like,
exactly. Like I feel like also just like with the germ shit and like being and sleeping so close to other people, like I feel like, I mean, it's the cheapest option, so like it's not the end of the world, but it's just crazy thinking about it now. I would probably still stay in a hostel.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You're a germaphobe. There's no way.
But like you can sometimes get like a hostel. Like if you have like 5 friends, you can find a hostel with 5 beds.
I don't know. I don't think I'd ever stay in a hostel. I remember telling you like, oh, I don't know about that. Like I don't.
Yeah, but then me and Annabelle were like $20 fucking, and they usually like give you breakfast, and there's also like. Typically, like a lot of young people staying at the hostel. Yeah. And then, like, they sometimes have bars inside.
Okay, but
the hostel.
also you make it seem like you're separated from everybody just because you have your own thing. But you were saying that they put you in the same room as strangers still.
Yeah, but that's because there's like different options. You can like get a room of 4 girls, like only like if you only want 4 like girls and you only want it to be 4 people, or like we chose the cheapest one because it was like on sale for like $10 and $20.
When just pay the extra $10
like
to get your own room.
a 14 person. Like,
that's how I know you were broke.
Thing.
That's how I know you're going through.
Bro, I don't care. It was an experience. Like,
bruh.
I met this friend. Actually, he was staying at another hostel. We went to a bar at his hostel because it was kind of like a frat for some reason. Like it was like known, and that brand, like there was like a few in a bunch of different countries. And then my friend, he just went to go like stay there, but it's like a party hostel. So like everyone was just like partying. That's what they would call it, like a party hostel.
All I'm hearing when you're saying this is white people shit.
No, yeah.
Literally, that's
okay,
all
so it's
I'm
just
hearing.
like a party, like it's like a frat house basically. Like they have a bar there, they have like events, like they like plan stuff. They're like, okay, like this night we're gonna all go to the baths or something, and then like they all go together like at the hostel, but it's random people. It's just like known that this brand has them a bunch of different places. Right. And my friend, he was originally from New Zealand. He went on like a trip for like 2 weeks and was like, I'm gonna stay at this this hostel for just a few days. Like
emergency room.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in Budapest just for like 2 nights. And then he ended up like really fucking with the hostel, and then they asked him like, oh, do you want to like work here? And he was like, oh fuck it, I'll just
this is literally not even just this guy, but like just hostels in general is really like white people stuff.
Yeah,
like we wouldn't have done that if you went to Europe with me. That wouldn't have happened.
I know.
Like genuinely.
Like, last weekend, yeah. Me and my friend would just do like ratchet shit. So then, like get all you can eat places so that we can like eat and like take it in our bags so that we had food for the night. Yeah, I do. Okay, so whatever, he's working there. goes there, and they're like, oh, do you want to stay? And he was like, oh, I'm actually like have plans to go to like Paris or whatever. And then they were like, oh, you can go stay at our hostel there, and then just come back to Budapest, and then you can live here for as long as you want. And then after that, you can like move around to the different hostels and just work there.
How do they keep track of their employees if they're offering that?
Well, because it's a brand. It's like a company.
Like, just imagine everyone traveling all the time.
No, they just really liked him. He was just kind of like doing like a travel thing. So and then he just like stayed and he lived there. Isn't that great? Like in the hostels. He's like a frat guy though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like
it's cool. It's definitely cool.
Even like Airbnb, like the same thing. Like if we weren't staying in our hostel, we were staying in like a private room.
Yeah, I've never done that. I've never done an Airbnb where I don't rent the entire house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not against it.
It can be a little weird. Like I mean, usually like the rooms like off to the side. Sometimes we don't even see the people and stuff. But
so
like
the back house too.
Yeah. I mean, typically or like the few that I've stayed in like are in other people's houses. Like this one time I was in Amsterdam, and like it's expensive in Amsterdam. Like I never realized how expensive it was. And we stayed in like this room of this guy's house, and he was like kind of weird. Like he was just like it was really fucking weird vibe. Like I don't know, he just was kind of creepy. And like
whenever you tell me this story, I picture something in my head that's really creepy.
Like okay, imagine like a tall, skinny, bald guy who like has a weird stumbly beard, and like he's really awkward, and he's wearing shorts in the middle of the winter, and like you know what I mean, like sandals. Okay, so
like a haunted like
okay.
Lemony Snicket.
Exactly, but like younger, like 40 or 50. So
bald.
Yeah. Okay, so then his house is like set up like our room is here, okay, like on one side of the wall, and then there's the bathroom on this wall, and then there's another bathroom. I mean, then here's his room.
Does it connect?
Like, yeah, so it's like say like just imagine like a big like a room sized entranceway, and then 3 doors: the bathroom and the 2 bedrooms.
But the bathroom, does it have a door, like, from both ways?
No, like, you have to go into the little middle room and then go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, so me and Annabelle are sleeping on this side. And then, like, in the middle of the night, like, we get home, and then, like, we're just, like, up, and we're watching TV, and then Annabelle goes to the bathroom, and she's like, Sabrina, she starts freaking out. And then I'm like, what's going on? And in the middle of this middle room is a little statue, like maybe like this big. It's in the middle of the room, and like the door to the other room like is open, and like the light's on a little bit.
Getting creeped
so like
out
there's just like a weird light going on this little statue.
Just on the statue.
And the statue is a girl like leaned over like this, like just like sitting like that. It's like a white porcelain, just like girl sitting like bent over on her knees, like crying like that, you know? And we're like, what the fuck? Like that's fucking weird.
I wish you could draw it out for me right now.
I just acted it out.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just like your
like,
rendition.
Right here, we're just like, what the? And Annabelle's the biggest scaredy cat. Like she doesn't even watch Stranger Things because she's too scared.
Okay, that's fucking ridiculous.
So then we're just like, what the fuck? And we're like tripping out. Like
You were triggered?
We were like drinking too.
Did you go to bed?
No, we just stayed up the whole night.
No.
Yeah.
That's how scared it was?
We were scared. Like, we were like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? And we were just like scared as fuck. Like, we were just like it was really, really weird.
That sounds really creepy. Like, literally every time you told me this story, like, I imagined in my head, like, just darkness, shadow, and then like a really tiny statue in the middle.
And then, like, we had to leave. Dude, this is crazy, actually. I haven't talked. Okay, so, like, this is,
I don't
like...
want to get scared right now.
It's not scary.
Oh, okay.
So, this is, like, the night... I was in Amsterdam, and this is going to take a turn. I was in Amsterdam, and, like, my grandma passed away, and I was, like... We needed to, like, that night, that's, like, when I got the call and stuff. And then later on in that night, we were just, like, up, and then... the statue was in the thing, and then we were like already like fuck, we need to leave, like I needed to come back to LA. So I literally like left the next morning, but we were like fuck it, we're gonna have to leave. Like we were just like kind of like freaking out, and we're like, now that I think about it, like maybe it's a low-key good thing that we left, like we had to leave the trip early.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like if you guys were that creeped out by that, I feel like there was just really bad vibes in there.
Yeah,
because even if Annabelle was like a really big scaredy cat, I feel like you would have had some like,
but like that thing when we got home wasn't in there, like it wasn't in the room. It was like like this isn't like placed somewhere, you know what I mean? Like if this thing right here was just in the middle of the room.
But why do you think it would be there?
He had to have gone out and put it out there.
But why would he put it there? Like that's what
I mean. Like I don't know. Like that's
do you
just
think
weird.
that like he put it there like to get your interest, and like maybe you'd pick it up and go take it to him or something?
Maybe he's like doing a ritual or something.
Oh,
bro.
you think it's like witchcraft shit?
Dude, I don't fucking know. But now that I think about it, like, obviously we didn't want like to leave. We were probably gonna try and like find a hotel or something. But like that's so crazy. Like maybe that was like a sign like from the universe that we needed to not stay at that house.
Yeah, I mean it sounds creepy as fuck. Like I was saying, like I feel like even if you were the one saying like, oh, it was super scary, then there must have just been bad juju in there. Like,
and it was weird that his room door was open and shit.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because there was like a light on.
Did he talk to you guys though?
Just when we checked in.
That's kind of weird.
And then afterwards, like we left and like I messaged him and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to leave. Like we had 3 more nights. We were there for 3 nights. That was the first night. So we had 2 more nights. And I texted him like, I'm sorry. Like, is there any way we can get a refund for the rest of the nights? Like, my grandma passed away. Like, this is an emergency, like a family emergency. Like, I have to leave. Amsterdam never, ever, ever replied.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like messaging him a few times because Airbnb had this thing where like if you show the death certificate or whatever, then you can like get your money back.
Yeah.
So then I was like trying to message him over and over again because he had to like approve it, and he never ever replied to me.
That's weird. So weird. What about like the reviews? Was there weird reviews?
Not really. Not that I wouldn't stay at a place where it was like weird reviews.
I know, but was there good ones? Like they were saying like, oh, he's really nice.
They didn't say anything about the guy. But like maybe like also me and Annabelle were like young girls. You know what I mean? Like maybe he gets like more like couples or like when there's a man there and stuff.
Right.
I don't know.
But it is weird that he wouldn't acknowledge because also you're supposed to stay there for 2 days and like they have
we didn't come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even he didn't say like, okay, sorry for your loss. Like. Whatever, like I can't refund,
but
you know?
Yeah.
But like even just acknowledge that we aren't gonna come back for the rest of our stay. Like it was just so crazy. Yeah.
I don't know. That's weird. Like honestly, just you telling me that story really creeps me out. I hope that maybe we can find Airbnb.
Yeah, maybe
we should find it, and then we stay there in the future. Confront your fears. We do a podcast confronting your fears there.
Stay there with that weird guy.
Stay there overnight.
He's like, I remember you from 2016.
Not young like you used to be.
So today's Friday, and Tati's going. This is why we're doing it at night. Because Tati's going on a little trip with her boyfriend.
You think it's an echo? It's not. I'm just good at copying words.
Dude, you're talented.
Anyways, it's Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah.
I love ciders, so I'm going to like a cider mill. Pick some apples.
Dude, I can't wait to find out how it is.
I hope it's delicious because if it is, I'll keep going back. It's only like an hour and like 45 minutes away.
A little hidden gem moment?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of vintage stores in the city. Yeah. It's just going to be super cute.
Yeah.
And we're going to go stay like in a little like desert inn. It's really cute.
Dude, it's going to be vibes. Don't forget your film camera.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Mine fucking broke. I literally broke.
I lost it.
Maybe just get a disposable camera or something.
Yeah, I have a Polaroid too. But anyway, so like after work I left to go pick up some gifts, Valentine's Day gifts. And let me just say, shopping for a guy is so much more fun than shopping for yourself.
Literally, like
because you just like put the clothes you want to see on them. You're like, oh, I would love to see you wearing this.
Literally.
And then they're like,
and then like you get the satisfaction of them liking it and also them wearing it, and then it looks good on you, and then you also get like to itch that shopping bug a bit, and then like.
But you don't feel guilty because it's not for you. Yeah. But it is for you because you're like gonna see them wearing the clothes. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Anyway, so then we went to go get tacos, and then we were on Hollywood. What's it called? Sunset Boulevard?
Yeah.
We were just trying to find, a
Hollywood
place
Boulevard.
to like, get prepped for everything.
Yeah. I feel like this year, like, I've said this before, but like everyone's kind of just going all out with the holidays, and I love it. And like that's how my vibe was. Like, I haven't like seen someone or like dated someone for a Valentine's Day like in literally so long.
And when you did, like you wouldn't do something.
Yeah, like the last Valentine's Day I had with someone, like we broke up that day.
Yeah.
And the one before that it was like drama as well.
And
so,
that's
like,
trauma.
Yeah, drama and trauma.
Trauma.
So I feel like I'm just like excited this year. Like
I love that.
he's like planned some, I don't know what's going on Sunday, but he's like has this day planned out.
You should vlog it.
Yeah, maybe TikTok it.
Maybe vlog it.
But I don't want to put too much pressure. So I feel like I just like was excited, so like I wanted to get some like cute lingerie or like something fancy.
Yeah.
So we like went to this place. We got some.
We were like, oh.
Valentine's Day prep. You get a heart-shaped butt plug.
You do, and it has to be like shiny
and diamond.
Shiny and like see-through.
Dude, that is so bold of me. Like to buy that.
Yeah.
I I don't even know.
Because we went in there and we were like, oh, just like, you know, like a cute bra set, a little lingerie moment, and it was just all ratchet.
And then
so I really picked through it to find something nice.
And then we were leaving, and literally we drive down a bit more, and there's the store, like the Frederick store.
It was something else, but it was like
like a Hustler store. Yeah, Hustlers.
But it was all ready for Valentine's Day. Everything was pink.
Yeah, it was so cute. And then we like had just 5 fucking ratchet hot chili pepper underwear. It was like the biggest selection. The guy was like, $5.99. But he was all sad and shit.
He was so over. He was like, fuck Valentine's Day.
Yeah, dude, he probably hates Valentine's Day.
People probably ask him the stupidest questions.
Yeah, like the first time, like,
what's your favorite?
And then he's like, oh, like those look really good. And they're like, ew, you're creepy.
Yeah. But you remember, like, when you were younger, you'd be like, oh my god, I don't want to walk in there and see someone I know.
Yeah, like at Spencer's?
Yeah.
Or like going around like with like a guy at the mall.
Thinking like you're just like hot shit going in there.
And not even knowing what anything actually
was.
No,
and you'd just be like giggly in there.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my god, look at this.
Do you remember that? And then like just, it's so embarrassing.
Dude, stores are an experience.
But actually seeing someone in a sex store that you know would be kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
What if you see like your parents' friends in there? You know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't care about a peer, but like a coworker.
Well, they're in there too. So like, how embarrassed could you be because they're also there? It's just like kind of something.
But some people have that like essence, you know, like oh, they're not that embarrassed, but then you can feel the embarrassment of it.
Yeah, it's just like a weird vibe, and then I feel like you have to make an awkward joke.
Okay, what if you saw like your boss at a sex shop?
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be fucking traumatizing.
I would act like I didn't see him.
I think just
my therapist told me one time if I ever see you in public, I can't talk to you. Unless you talk to me first.
She said that?
She was like, I can't go up to you and say hi, like it's a confidentiality thing.
Oh, because she can't say that she knows you.
Yeah.
She could know you from anywhere.
Well, like, if, like, I was with someone, say if I was with you, my therapist came up to me, and, like, I had never told you I was in therapy, like, you would be like, oh, who's that woman?
Is that a thing? People hide that they're in therapy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I feel like she says, like, oh, you can come up to me and say hi, because, like, I always talk about, like, where I live or, like, where I'm going and stuff, and she's like, oh, we live close to each other, I'm just going to tell you that now, like, whatever, like,
but
just
you know what she looks like?
Just her face. I don't know what her body type is like, actually.
Yeah, and with the mask
on. And how tall she is.
And with the mask on, you won't recognize her.
Dude, you're right.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's ever seen me but never told me.
You're recognizable with the mask on because of your eyes.
Thanks.
Oh.
Valentine's Day.
You know me.
Yeah, and then we picked up some goodies for them. I need to figure out if I'm going to get or do anything.
What goodies? I didn't. Oh, yeah. Well, that was delivered.
Yeah. I did pick it up.
We're in the age of the delivery.
Yep, and then did we do any other? Oh, we did her hair.
Tati
needs to go home and pack, and it's 10.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just going to tell you guys how our weekends went.
Yeah.
We'll hear about Sabrina and see if she gets embarrassed all day long.
Yeah.
No, I think you're going to have a good time. Genuinely.
Yeah. I always have a good time.
You're going to, like, Snapchat it. Hopefully. So
I'm not crying. No, I'm kidding.
Are you?
It's like nothing.
It's okay to cry.
What if it's like not that serious then?
Oh, you don't want to hype it up too much.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to put too much pressure on him. But then he says, I don't want to weird you out.
So he did something, like, you have to get him a present, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something small, though, because usually, like, Valentine's Day is about the girl.
Dude, Valentine's Day, like, do people normally get gifts? Like,
of course.
I feel like people are treating it like Christmas or something.
Always get gifts.
No way.
Yes.
Dude, I'm telling you, I never really had this before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we will talk to you guys later. Thumbnail.
Me always doing the peace sign, but never choosing that one.
Okay.
I literally just, like, winked. Like, who am I?
You're that bitch. We're done, Sky.